Have you seen Zoe B's video on his book? Can views be botted or fake? No. There's definitely a lot of people. So let's hear how he did it.
Decision you've ever made, Hustlers University. This is the smartest thing you've ever done. If you're sitting there wondering, you should already know, but if you're sitting there wondering, is this gonna be worth it or not? Buckle the fuck up. This is the smartest thing you've ever done, because this is the first time, besides the PhD course, where I'm gonna lay down all of my knowledge in the world about a particular subject. PhD course was girls. This is gonna be about business. Everything I know about making money. So the way this came around was I was convincing yet another person to not go to university. I have convinced, well, I don't know if I've actually convinced them, but I often say that.
That's why you hear so many people that defend this, even in my comments on my videos and whatnot, say, oh, it's so much better than a fucking university, like a liberal university scheme. Like he's hooking them in with reactionary points of view that a lot of people hold on to regardless. They already have that. And then using that as an opportunity to like gain confidence, instill confidence in them, and then turning around and selling them the product that is himself, basically. Okay?
The biggest mistake people make in their lives is traditional education. It's a waste of time, it's a scam. And I always tell people why it's a waste of time, why it's a scam. Like there's the double inflation principle that I coined myself, the fact that
this is HU1, not HU2. You're watching the old one? Okay, well, you know, I don't know how the fuck, how much different this is, okay?
More degrees exist every year, which inflates them because they're less valuable because more exist. Plus,
when he hears you did this, get ready for the attacking a man's livelihood ad hominem argument. Well, I'm a firm believer that if information is really fucking good, it deserves to be known. You know what I mean? Like if this is some brilliant fucking advice that he's giving, paywalling this is a disservice to so many top G's. You know what I mean?
Price goes up every year, which means...
Yeah, no, the first time I ever heard about this dude is exactly the never seen Star Wars Twitter meme. Yeah, that was when he first popped off and everyone was clowning on him. I never thought that he would recover from that and then turn into like a person who was able to really market himself to a lot of other idiots who look at a fucking Bugatti and immediately assume that he's successful and killing it. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Fuck, I hope I got it right. Talking to Austin Ox too.
Means it's less valuable because it's more expensive. If more exist, the price should go down. Scarcity and value are linked, but there's some kind of double inflation that goes on with education, which is propagated by the mainstream think tanks because they want to put you in there and they want to brainwash you. They want to put you in there.
How is millions not killing it? Brother, just because someone makes money doesn't mean that they're doing the right thing or the appropriate thing. You understand that, right? Like, making money by scamming motherfuckers, you dumbass. What have I always said about fucking scammers? Old Hasanabe heads know, because I've been talking about scammers on the internet for a very long time. I'm fascinated with con men, right? Okay? I'm fascinated with con men, right? If the main source of revenue for you is how to get rich quick schemes, okay? And the job or the presentation that you're offering to people is not how to get rich quick by selling how to get rich quick schemes, then you're just fucking people over. Do you understand? Because he's making money by selling you the idea that you can get rich. But the way he's getting rich is by selling you the idea of teaching you how to get rich. Do you get it? He's not selling you something different. That's not how he made his money. That is what he's offering, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, basically, he's lying when he offers you that, though. Do you get it? He's lying when he says, oh, you can get rich too, because that's how pyramid schemes work, which is why after this, I will have to fucking show you the John Oliver video one more time about pyramid schemes, because a lot of you have to refresh your memory.
I want to turn you into a pussy, not actually teach you anything that's useful, just turn you into a little worker drone. Nobody goes to university and leaves knowing how to get rich. And if you look at all the richest people in the world or all the most successful people, they'll say, I didn't go to school, or I quit university, I dropped out. Because you're not learning anything about getting rich. You're sitting there just being brainwashed. It's bullshit. So when I was sitting...
What? It's crazy what people let Hasan get away with just because he's handsome and tall. Once a guy fucked the crease between my thigh and labia thinking he was in my vagina. And when he had finished, he asked if I got off. I had to break it to him that he just fucked my leg. This is what I think of when men act like they're equipped to make laws about women's bodies. What the fuck? Why am I getting fucking flamed by law overruled here?
Sitting there saying to this person, don't go uni, don't go uni, don't go uni. They said, well, what do I do instead then? I said, learn from me. And they said, oh, okay, well, what do I learn? So you can join the war room, you can learn there, da-da-da. So, okay, yeah, I'll join, but is there anything else? I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start my own university. I'm gonna give people a genuine option, a genuine alternative to mainstream education.
But, you know, he's not gonna do it from the kindness of his heart. He's gonna do it because he wants to make money.
I don't know about you, but me personally, all I ever want to do is get rich.
Hold on one second.
I didn't give a fuck if I got rich breaking rocks or got rich being a professional fighter. I didn't care. I want money. I was not passionate about some business. I was passionate about money and money only. So if you've joined this course to learn how to run a business and get rich, congratulations, you're about to learn a whole bunch of shit. Because I've run a bunch of companies, you're gonna find out during the length of this presentation. This is no nonsense, no fluff, no doubtably the hardest hitting presentation given by a multimillionaire on how to make money in history. Because all the other multimillionaires are lying to you. They're lying to you by talking bullshit. Tai Lopez, if you read books, you'll be rich. Lie. You can read books all day, you're not gonna get rich. As a lie. These other fucking nerds, think positive, you'll be rich. Another lie. What do you mean? If I read books and I think happy, money appears in my bank? No, it does not. This is garbage. We're cutting the garbage. We're getting down to it with 100 points. 100.
Okay, bro, what the fuck? 10 minutes? Imagine paying $50 and then like the first 3 minutes of this 10-minute fucking advice session is just him sucking himself off. Get to the motherfucking facts, dude. Damn, bro, this is what he didn't want to fucking tell me about? I mean, I got this shit for free. You know what I mean? I already got this shit for free. I see it all the time. I heard this shit from him every time we had a conversation. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking killing it. I'm a top G.
Business lessons I've learned across my business.
Dude, I'm not going to play the fucking cat game literally in an hour and 30 minutes, okay? Into the 2 hours into the stream. Shut the fuck up, cat weirdo. Okay, stop.
Business career. So, well, as I said, if you've just made the decision to join
like, there's 50,000 motherfuckers in here, and this dude's like, no, play the cat game right now. Like, read the room, okay? Read the fucking room. Christ, that's not top G behavior, okay? You're not being a top G. I know, we're going to play the cat game. It was a lot of fun to play, and it was fun to watch for a lot of people, okay?
Congratulations. Your worldview is about to change forever. I don't have a seatbelt on my chair, but I'm ready. If you have a seatbelt on your chair, put it on. If you've done hard, I've worked on this university project. Cheap or shit. It means it has to be done quickly. People seem to conflate the two. That if you do something quickly, it must be terrible. That's not the case. When you're a professional fighter, you learn to punch. Your instructor says faster, faster, faster. You learn to punch faster. You don't degrade your punch. You don't start punching like an idiot. You keep the same quality of punch, but you do it quicker. Now, nobody in the world, the modern world especially, and I'm going to say this, a caveat that I've learned across my career as well, especially if you're dealing with creative people in any kind of regard. They don't understand speed. Numbers people kind of understand speed. Creative people don't understand speed. And this is they have a strength and a weakness there. With creative people have something I don't have. They're very creative and they can see things I can't see, but it takes time. I'm the complete opposite. I want everything done straight away now. But speed is super important for a business, and I'm gonna tell you why. So whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever the business you're thinking of running, you need to do things quickly. If an airplane, everyone knows how planes work, is flying through the sky, arrow, beautiful demonstration for you there, a beautiful fucking diagram. Even if its engines fail, it will continue to fly. If the engines fail, It will not fall out of the sky and instantly crash to the ground. It will continue to fly. Do you know why? Because it has forward momentum. It's going forward, and that means the wings are creating lift. Air is going underneath the plane. As long as the plane goes forward, it will not fall and fail. And a business is exactly the same. The key with business is to make sure you're always moving forward, always producing content, and always doing everything you can as quickly as possible while maintaining the quality. Do not conflate quality with speed. You can do the same. If you have an idea right now and you have someone you're working with, let's say you need a new website. You tell the company it's going to take 2 weeks.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't always keep going forward, brother. It inevitably crashes. Like, you know, you don't. Does this guy literally think if engine failure doesn't ultimately lead to a plane crash? What the fuck? It's a great analogy that he just described because, yes, inevitably that plane has to land one way or the other, okay? Not dissimilar to a multi-level marketing scheme that is designed around uplifting this singular insecure individual.
No, it's not going to take 2 weeks. It's going to take 3 days. We're going to find someone else. We can't do it in 3 days. I'll find someone who can. You can build a good website in 3 days. People have unrealistic, stupid time frames. Everyone thinks things take forever. Things don't take forever. Things can be done quickly. I know, because I've done it. I've pushed people or done it myself and seen what's can be done. Do you know what I could do in 2 weeks? Me, as a man who knows nothing about web design, in 2 weeks, I could learn web design and build a website.
Dog. Yeah, like his rap songs. Remember yesterday? And I'm not going to put you through that again. But you remember yesterday when someone told us that the background as to why he has like all these like weird fucking rap videos? It was because he told a rapper he could make a rap music video and a song in 24 hours. It's like, yeah, but the product is shit.
And I know nothing. So how the fuck can you, the guy who knows websites, take 2 weeks to build a fucking website? It's garbage. Everyone is slow. And being slow is deadly to a company for 2 reasons. One, the faster you get things online, the faster you start making money. Now, if you make money today because you were in a rush, let's say you quickly push and you get it online today and you make money. That's one universe. And another universe where it takes a week and you get it online. That week of making money is gone. That money is lost. The longer it takes to get something online, the less money you're going to make as a whole. If I start a company today to the end of my life and start a company...
Bro, this dude is literally just Ty Lopez who knows how to kick.
...next month to the end of my life. The one I start today has been running longer. It's going to generate more money. The quicker things are done, the quicker money is made. It's as simple as that. That's starting a company. Even if a company is already online, speed is super important once again. I'll give you an example. Let's say, I don't know, producing an advert. The faster you produce an advert, the faster it's out, the faster you get results. If you do it quick enough, you might be able to produce 2 adverts in the time that other people take to produce 1. Now you have double the advertising that other people have. Speed. You have to attack and you have to move quickly. When I talk to people, people say to me all the time, I have a business idea. I'll say, okay, cool. A week later, I'll say, how's your business? They'll go, what business?
Ordered this flight to the homeland and the kid in front of me was watching Andrew Tate on TikTok, so I beat him up in the galley and said, this one's from Hasan. Alaska crew members stood on either side of me chanting nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. He'll never forget this day. So he sells these videos and these lessons for $50, right? Ultimately, it's not a lot of money if you're desperate and you have some, if you have like $50 to spend, it's like, oh, it's only 10 coffees, right? Not that big of a deal. Like I'm learning life lessons, but you're not actually learning anything. It's small enough that it's not a big deal, but it's large enough that he can generate a fucking fat revenue stream off of it. Especially when he also ties other people who have already signed on to selling the courses for him. Okay?
You have an idea, and it's been a week. Where's your fucking company? Where's your business? It's been a week, you ain't done shit. People are lazy, people are slow, people are complacent, including you. Everything must happen instantly, quickly, fast, speed, attack. Hitler conquered Europe with blitzkrieg. You need to go quickly. I cannot emphasize this enough. Lesson 1, speed is important. Nothing can be slow. I'll tell you another quick...
Absolutely under no circumstance do you have to hand it to Hitler. Okay? That's a weird ass person to fucking draw, inspiration from. Okay? Paying $50 to get yelled at about being more like a Hitler. How I should be more like a Hitler.
Story about this lesson.
Also, does he not know what happened to Hitler? Why does he keep using analogies of failure at the end? Like a candle that burned bright and then inevitably fucking ended. You know what I mean? Like every single fucking example he's used is about like how people went fucking fast and then they just got owned. This motherfucker had the audacity to say plane engine failures, a plane still has forward momentum even after its engines fail, without recognizing that at the end of that, there's a crash, or at least a landing, right? Crash or a landing if you're lucky. He's trying to talk about how planes can like permanently keep flying, you know? And then now he's talking about fucking Hitler.
I used to run a company, so you're going to find out about a whole bunch of companies I ran and I've run in my time during this presentation. So my work history is long and varied, but I'll give it to you a very short version. There was a job selling television advertising that required a degree in marketing to sell TV advertising packages. It was cold calling. This is a long time ago. I was 13 years ago. Before email was a thing. You'd get on the phone, you'd call people up, marketing manager, hi, my name's Andrew Tate, I'm calling from TriStar Television, I'm interested in da-da-da-da, are you interested in putting your brand on TV, blah, blah, blah. Old school sales, which anyone, if you've not done a sales job, and if you are gonna look for a job.
Motherfucker said 2013, like there was no emailing in 2013? I don't understand.
Do a sales job, because once you learn to sell, you're gonna be all right. And you're always gonna be looked after by the company because you bring the money in. They're gonna give you a nice car, a nice office, whatever. So anyway, I went to apply for this job.
Okay, 2009. You think emails didn't exist in 2009, bro? What the fuck are you talking about?
They said I needed a degree. I said, I don't need a degree. They're like, why didn't you go to university? I said, because I ain't got 4 years to waste in school. I'd rather get 4 years of experience out here working jobs. I'd rather have real experience and money in my pocket and learn the hard way than go to some school and sit around and drink alcohol and do drugs like all these other university graduates are. I'll work for free for 1 week, and if you don't think I'm good, don't give me the job. That's what I said. I worked for free for a week and they gave me the job because I'm a G. So there you go. That proves how pointless.
Real G's say, hey, please, I'll work for free. That's top G behavior, working for free. Yeah. No, dude. No, I don't think that's top G behavior at all. How the fuck? Also, how do you get away with not working? Or how do you get away with working for a week and not making any money? How do you survive? It's your first job out of college. People don't have that kind of capital.
This uni is. I got the job above all the graduates because I was prepared to do one.
Also, you're trying to do a fucking telemarketing position. What do you mean? Like, if you're doing telemarketing, I don't think you need a college degree.
Weeks free work. Well, it's better to do 1 week's free work than 4 years free work while paying money to go. The fuck is that? Waste of time. So I got this job at TriStar. I'm there. I break the company sales record in the first month. How? Because I was just on the phone. Hard work. Just calling. I would call everyone. Everyone in the office would laugh at me because we were a real small business. We were really small in terms of television advertising standards. And I would call the companies like McDonald's, like the huge companies that we never stood a chance of getting a deal with in a million years. I'd call everyone, tenacious. I'd get the newspaper and go through it. Anyone who put an advert in, that means they had an advertising budget, means they had a marketing manager, call them. So I broke the company record in the first, call them. So I broke the company record in the first month. I landed 3 40 grand deals, 120 grand I brought in, 10% turnover, 10% commission, 12 grand for me. I was 20, got 12 grand. I didn't have never this kind of money in my fucking life.
Wait, is TriStar also an MLM? I don't know what the fuck TriStar is. What the fuck? Wait, online multi-level marketing community tips training on how to grow. What the fuck is this? Wait, TriStar is not a television company. It's a vacuum cleaning company. Wait, what is happening right now? Why are there websites where they just like openly state that these are multi-level marketing companies where you can actually make money? TriStar is Sony's TV company? Oh, okay. I'm more shocked that there's like a fucking website that's openly like, yeah, this is a multi-level marketing company, but also at the same time, like you can still make money off of it. Because MLMs are believably legit to the extent to some people. What the fuck? MLMs aren't illegal. Pyramid schemes are. It's a weird loophole. There's no way this is serious, right? Oh, he was doing TriStar Television. But that's not a fucking small company. What the fuck's he talking about?
Couldn't believe it. Turns out the top salesman there, besides me, because I broke the company record for the first month. I didn't break the company record as a total, but just for the first month. The best salesman there was a guy called Dan. You're going to hear about Dan a lot because he taught me a lot about sales and business. He wanted to start his own TV company.
Bro, I did
so I'd
sales.
only been there a month. Now I'm having lunch.
Look, as someone who did biz dev for TYT and sales for TYT, who also broke fucking records at TYT, but to be fair, we didn't really have a fucking direct sales team before me. I'll just say this much. And I know that there's sales motherfuckers in this chat right now. It is a gruesome job. It's fucking awful. You debase yourself regularly, okay? And it breaks your fucking brain. But this, what you're seeing on screen, is the product. It turns everyone into like people who believe Patrick Bateman is like the coolest character on the planet. It's absolutely the fucking worst. You have to be a gigantic douchebag. And you know, it just breaks you.
With Dan, the number 2 in the company, and he's saying, I'm going to go start my own TV company. I want to make you a managing director. I've been doing it a month. I'm 20. Now I'm going to be a managing director of this company. But I have 12 grand in the bank, so I have a bit of money to sit on. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Fuck it. So I only worked for this company a month and a half before I quit and start my own TV company. I'm 20. I own 50% of a TV advertising agency. Turns out Dan is a massive cocaine addict and basically left me to run the entire company. That's why he
now the story is believable.
And him just go out and take the money from the bank and do cocaine.
That is believable.
At 20, I ran the entire company. Now, for a year and a half, this company functioned. And this company functioned by...
No, a sales guy being a cocaine addict, definitely believable. That part I do believe. That's the most real thing he just said.
By selling the...
Except homie is not a fucking top G because he basically revealed that... He literally basically revealed that he got suckered into getting into a fucking job with a... like a coke idea, basically. Like, some dude clearly high on cocaine was like, oh, bro, I got a best idea. Because, like, that's the joke, you know? When you do coke, you immediately want to start a business. And Top G over here got scammed.
Cheapest television advertising.
Also, we still haven't gotten any fucking new information. This is what, 13 minutes in? No new information about how to, like, there's no actionable information that he is He's given anybody at this point.
That ever existed. So what we would do was, let's say we would charge people 19,000 pounds, and that would include a fully produced advertisement from start to finish, and their airtime on TV, and all the legalities to get them on TV. You have to go through the advertising standards, everything. That was a complete package with like 150 adverts on TV for like 18 grand. And we're calling people on the phone, me and Dan. Eventually we hired Tristan, ended up with like 10 members of staff calling the world, promising television advertising at this price. Now, how does this all link back to lesson 1, speed? I'll tell you how. Because on an 18 or 19 grand package, we were only making 2 grand, 3 grand. We weren't making any money on it. In fact, a lot of the deals we were losing money or breaking even, but we were just trying to build up a customer base. We were just going.
Dude, okay, this is so boring. He's trying to build a customer.
There's no profit. 20, when you're young, you're scared of things. There's bailiffs at the door. We've lost our office.
Hasan Abi head found in the wild. Found Hasan Abi art at the Denver Art Museum. Aw. Cute as hell. I love communists. Twitch.tv/Hasan Abi. Yo, you aren't even paying attention. You're eating. He spoke about going fast, about working hard, about the top of the hour, and about getting shit done. Fuck you. Okay? Yeah. Fuck you. How dare you take that away from me? How dare you? How dare you take that away from me? There's something really funny about the fact that, well, let me just run the top of the hour ad break first. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. Which you can do for $5 or you can do for free with a Twitch Prime. Okay. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Okay. That's one way to do it. Or you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Lenny and Carl, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. So the thing is, Sakura Gore, thank you for the gifted sub. Least CTE ever as he rambles on stories about capitalist Nam like our uncle in his ugly recliner. Yeah, oh Jesus Christ. Like there is not any information here. It's funny how prominent MLMs are among young Zoomer men that play Fortnite, but also old Mormon housewives. Motherfuckers need to leave their home. Yeah. The sad part about it is that like there's no regulatory mechanism against it. And ultimately, they're not like all that different from how a lot of other capitalist companies work or just capitalism and how it works. But it is pretty funny that like, one, he's preying on the vulnerable and the lessons that he is offering you are basically the exact same shit, but in longer format. The exact same shit that you can get from a TikTok video of him being like, yeah, that's right. I'm a top G. I'm a top bloke. I made a lot of money back in the day. Here's how I made it. He's just doing that, but in longer format, in a more boring format, to be honest. So the ironic side of this is that like not only are people paying for this, and it's a whole bunch of nothing, okay, but also his fans that want to get other people to pay for it make better fucking videos than he does. Like, at least his fucking fans make it compelling and short, snippy. You know what I mean?
I was literally sitting there. I couldn't sleep. I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. Everything fucking blew up in our stupid faces. But if I could go back in time and I didn't take that 1 month holiday and I would have kept it running for another 3 or 4 years, and if I knew then what I know now, some of the other lessons I'm going to teach you, this would have made me a millionaire at 20 years old. So, speed. If you are moving fast, you cannot fail. The name of this company was T2 Television. T2. T2 Television proves speed wins. Get the money in. Get a deal. Produce the advert. Get it out. Get someone else in. Get money. Now, speed.
Wait, how?
No, we can't wait. When's the meeting? Oh, next Wednesday. No, it's not next Wednesday. It's tomorrow. Tell them we'll go there tomorrow.
Wait, how? Bro, how though? But like how? Like he's not talking about how to build like a Rolodex And I say this because, like, oh my God, it's giving me fucking flashbacks from my sales job, but he's not talking about how to build a Rolodex. He's not even talking about how to do cold calls appropriately. He's literally just saying everything that you see on a fucking sales Instagram account, like ABC, always be closing. He exactly says the next person pays for the previous one, so you end up in debt.
Tomorrow. They can only travel to us next Wednesday. We'll go to them tomorrow. We have to close the deal now. Money, 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 money now. Speed. I cannot emphasize this enough because it is my entire business philosophy. If I had to give you one important point, this is the reason this is the first point. Speed. And everybody is slow. And if you start to work like me, you'll realize everyone's slow, and that's okay. But things must happen quickly. It's extremely important. The second point of the university. Most of you don't know what a business is. A business is money in. A business is nothing else but money in. It's not money out. It's not your accountant. It's not your logo. It's not your website. A business is money into a bank. So, a drug dealer who has money going into his pocket is more of a businessman than someone with a registered trade logo and an accountant and all this garbage who ain't getting paid. You own a business if you're getting paid.
I agree with that.
That's what a business is. So please understand this point, because this is a very important point. And this is why this is called the Hustlers University, because you need to understand how to look and approach at a business. So, cash is first. So let me give you an example. I say to people, start a company. How would you start a makeup company? And they go, okay.
What? His dad was a director at T2 TV? No, shop. Really? So he got the fucking job through, oh my God. T2 Television Limited. 4 officers, 2 resignations. Tate Emery Andrew. What the fuck? He resigned. Appointed on 2007, resigned on 2009. Oh, birthday 1987? Where is it? Oh, date of birth 1986. Oh, this is him. Andrew Emery Tate. This is just him. That's not his dad. He's Andrew Emery Tate II. That's just him. That's not his dad. His dad's name is Emery Tate too, but... Wait, his role was secretary? And his role is director, but also secretary? I don't understand. So he worked at this fucking company for 2 years? Is that how this works? And this is Dan. Coffee, Daniel Agbako Yaw. Appointed on 2007. And Victor Ray. Secretary like a Robert's Rules for Order. Not very manly job by his standards. No. It's not like they're British. They're British. They're British, so secretary means something different over there, I think. Like it's like a higher position than you think in America. It does. Yeah, UK companies are weird. I mean, I'm the only director of Fossadev and it has like 100 tweet in the account Lamau. Yeah. Also known as compliance officer is one of the positions that is part of the key managerial personnel. It does? What the fuck? Aiden, why would you write something? How did you just say Lamau? Why would you write something in the chat and not expect me to read it? They have an outstanding rent deposit? Wait, what? They have a credit report. Company status is that it's dissolved. It's an advertising agency. And they have one outstanding rent deposit deed. The Glenmore Property Holdings Limited. Anyway, let's continue.
Hey, well, I'd find some makeup and I'd get a logo and I would start a trade. I'd get a trademark, and then, you know, I'd need stock. Listen to all the things they're mentioning. Find makeup. We're gonna have two things. We have things that cost money and things that make money. As a business, your primary concern is always making money. And when people think of how to start a business, all they start thinking about is how to spend money. Oh, I need to find a makeup brand. I find some makeup and test it out, and then get a logo and get some labels made and get a warehouse and get...
I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna just like teach you how to do drop shipping scams, which you can find for free on YouTube. And I'm kind of disappointed, but it's like literally not even, that would be a step up from what he's describing. Like, I thought he would at the very least like give you basic like fucking econ minus 101. Yeah. I'm furiously taking notes. This is great. 20 minutes in and making money is important. It's just pure gold. So good. Yeah, bro. This is awesome. No wonder he didn't want to fucking explain any of the things that he describes to people at his fucking Hustlers University. There isn't anything to fucking explain. Check out the associated acts section. Where? Ronnie James, Polo G, Andrew Tate. How the fuck am I not an associated act? Hustlers University is great because like he basically is saying he's the hustler and you're the sucker and he's just hustling you out of $50.
A website and spend. Where's the money in? Where's the money? This is a business. Where's the fucking money? You're talking about spending money. I'm talking about making money. So as a hustler, you always have to be about making money. Money in is a business, not money out. The amount of people I've spoke to who said, I have a business. I go, what have you got? Oh, I've got this, and I've got a registered trademark, and I own this. And I know you've all watched Dragon's Den, and you think this shit's important with your registered trademark, and you own this, and you got the logo, and you got the labels, and you got the product, and you got blah, blah, blah. You're not making any money. No one's paying you. It's not a business if no one pays you. It's a business when people are paying you. Until then, it's circle jerk bullshit. It is much better to have this right and this wrong.
Bro, this is like giving financial advice in the form of saying, a lot of people are buying stocks when they're high and selling when they're low. But what you're supposed to be doing is buying low and selling high. That's how you do it. That'll be $50 now, mate. He literally just saying it's not a business if it's not profitable. People are too busy like spending upfront capital to launch a business and get it off the ground and not focusing on fucking making, not focusing on like generating revenue. I love this.
Understand me. It's much better to have this right and this wrong than the other way around. That is extremely important for you to understand. If I had to start a makeup brand, I would do none of this. Zero. Do you know what I'd do? I'd make a website with makeup on it and prices, and I'd start advertising. Bang. Now I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm getting orders. I don't have...
Okay, this is literally the Elon Musk business model. Oh, okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. It's drop shipping, but not even. Because unless he connects you to Alibaba or like there's a place where you can buy fucking makeup for much cheaper. Like here, you know how easily I can do this? I'll explain it to you. Do you want to make money easily and quickly and fast? Do you hate capitalism or do you hate your boss or your manager? Do you want to get rich quick? Go to Amazon right now. Take a look at what the top selling toy is, okay? You go to Amazon, you look at what the top selling toy is, and then you go to fucking Alibaba or any number of these like wholesale Chinese websites. Okay, you can literally even get the same exact factory that makes the top selling toy, and then you fucking outcompete the Amazon marketplace by literally making it cheaper. And you make a website, or you get on the Amazon marketplace, and you take the fucking drop shipped, you take the fucking Alibaba product, and depending on how much they're purchasing, okay, you just buy it off Alibaba, and then you fucking sell it on Amazon, or you sell it on Facebook Marketplace, or you sell it on fucking Instagram, or wherever the fuck you can sell. Just outcompete Amazon? No, dude, that's not how that works. It's not always Amazon. Okay? Just literally slap on a different brand name to it, and then start promoting it on fucking dropshippers are all over TikTok advertising this shit. Exactly. Hella people do this shit. Except when you do that, you don't realize, you don't acknowledge that you need capital to even start selling these items. Where do you get that capital if daddy isn't rich, Andrew? No, dude, he's telling you should scam motherfuckers. That's the point. He's telling you to literally sell the product without actual product. What's going to happen when you have to fucking sell returns? What's going to happen when there are returns? People are going to be like, well, this sucks. I don't like this. I'm going to return it. You have no insurance. You have nothing.
Have any makeup? I don't have a warehouse. I ain't got a logo. I ain't got a trademark logo. I ain't got nothing, but I'm making money. With money, you can fix the problems. So when I've got money in my bank, then I email everyone, the product you've ordered, the one you're interested in is in such high demand that we're sold out. There'll be a slight delay in delivery of your product, but don't worry, we're gonna give you one for free.
What if they fucking cancel it?
Or we're gonna give you a free gift. Thanks for being a valued customer. Now this person's gonna wait. They're like, free gift, okay, I'll chill, I'll wait. Now you have 3 or 4 weeks to find some fucking makeup to put in the fucking mail. But at least you got money. You got money.
Bro, he's not even describing like where you can do the drop. He's like literally describing drop shipping, but he's not even doing enough to describe to you what drop shipping and how to do drop shipping successfully. You think Andrew Tate worries about this? He has an infinite supply of sparkling water
in the bank. You've spent none of your own money or hardly any.
Please answer my question. I'm genuinely curious, Joseph Brozif. I'm genuinely curious, Andy. Can Tate sue you for playing this all for free for all these viewers? You can try, but the reality is this is absolutely fucking within fair use. I'm not only looking at this fucking I'm not only looking at this footage, but I'm also literally piece by piece going through all of the individual parts that he is addressing, going through it and talking about every single thing that he is mentioning here. Also, what he's basically, by the way, that's the old Hustlers University. There's a new one that's totally different. Trust me, it's taught by other people.
You got money coming in, and now you got to find a way to fulfill the orders. That goes back to business lesson number 1, speed. Now you got to quickly find some makeup.
You just explained dropshipping better than he did, lol. Yeah, I could literally, dude, that's what I'm saying. I could be a fucking scammer better than half these motherfuckers, dude. Just like I could be a better right-wing commentator than half the right-wing commentators.
Find a logo, stick it on, put it in the fucking mail. But doing that makes more sense than this. What if you do all this shit and then you try and advertise and no one buys? Then you've lost. If we do it my way, I advertise, no one buys, I ain't lost anything. Big whoop. Who cares? No one wants my makeup. Oh well, good thing I don't have 500 boxes of it sitting in my fucking bedroom. Like you dorks. A business is money in. When you want to start a business, your number one concern is how do I get money in? Nothing else. Everyone who starts a business starts talking about everything else. We need an office. Why do you need an office? No one's paid you yet. And you're talking about an office? I need a new
Dude, who the fuck has upfront capital to fucking purchase an office? You're literally selling this scam course to like disillusioned 14-year-olds on the internet. None of those motherfuckers have money to buy an office anyway. You have experience with this method with the last merch drop? Oh, fuck you. How dare you, dude? Yeah, my bad that, like, we literally fucking ripped the goddamn supply, entire fucking union domestically manufactured blanks in the country. Sorry that you psychos literally want fucking merchandise so aggressively that we straight up emptied out the fucking factories. How the fuck was I supposed to know that? He's describing Kickstart scams 101, yeah.
Laptop, why? No one's paid you yet. You're talking about laptop? You don't need anything until people start giving you money. Money in is a business. Money out is vanity. It's very easy for me to think of a business, buy an office, buy laptops, hire staff, get an accountant, sort out the tax records, register the company online, get business cards, get a logo, and get that.
Yeah, some of this is just vanity, and he's not wrong about that, but it literally doesn't fucking matter because, like, what he's describing is not even a business. What he's describing is just a scam. If you are claiming that you're like, oh, he also, wait, did he just say fucking skip on the taxes? Wait.
Sort out the tax records, register the company online, get business cards, get a logo, and get that trademarked. And I'm doing all this shit. I'm spending all this money, wasting all this time, and no one's paid me anything. It ain't a business. When you come at me with a business plan, my first question is, where's the money? When you want to start a business, the first question is, where's the money?
No, he's not saying sort it out. He's saying don't sort it out. Like, those things that he just mentioned, you shouldn't worry about them. Start worrying about them when they make money.
How are you gonna get paid? Is it PayPal? Is it Stripe? Is it Bitcoin? How are you gonna get paid? How can people pay you? And how are you gonna convince them to do that? How are you gonna convince them to pay you? When you've worked that out, you can work the rest out. A business is money in, nothing else. That's lesson number 2, and that is extremely important because it's gonna save you a bunch of fuck ups in the future. This leads on to idea number 3. The third lesson you're gonna learn in business is super important. I've kind of covered it when I discussed 2, but this is very important.
Is he gonna get progressively more naked throughout this process, by the way? Because I'm into that. Like you've made it to the end. He's like, you've made it to the end of the Andrew Tate Hustlers University. And this is where I give you the gift of getting completely naked. Bro is legit ripping off a $5 business startup book? Yeah.
Important. Start ideas for free. People come to me all the time, Andrew, I have an idea for a business. Maybe you need a small investment. It's normal. Let's say you're developing an app, you need to invest in the app or something. That happens. But a lot of people ask for insane amounts of money. 50 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand. Oh, to start my business.
How do you always know something about the topic at hand? Like, who the fuck knew what dropshipping was before this stream law? I mean, there's plenty of people that know what dropshipping is.
You can start businesses very, very cheaply if you do it the right way. Let's look at our beautiful demonstration, our beautiful diagram here of our makeup company. If you start a makeup company this way, you need minimum 200 grand. You need an office, you need logos, you need trademarks, you need stock, you need staff, you need company incorporation, you need tax, you need accountants, you need advertising budgets. You need 200 grand, 200K to start this business. If you start business this way, make a website, put some pictures on there, pretend you've got a whole bunch of stuff you ain't got, and start getting money in, you can start this business for 5 grand. Let's say for the website, 5 grand. That's 195 grand difference. Now, the problem with this business is you're going to start getting money in and you're not going to have any way to fulfill the orders. But back to business lesson number 1, because you're a fast worker, because you're industrious.
Wait, did he just say do fraud?
If you start business this way, make a website, put some pictures on there, pretend you've got a whole bunch of stuff you ain't got, and start getting money in, you can start this business for 5 grand. Let's say for the website, 5 grand. That's 195 grand difference. Now,
I mean, you have to like in America, there's like very little regulation because like, you know, places like Delaware exist, you know what I mean? And like America has always historically sided with capital. But if you're like not big enough, if you're not big enough to overcome like the possible legal scrutiny, what he's giving you is basically a one track like fast pass to get actually in a lot of legal scrutiny, in a lot of legal trouble. Unless you also unless a part of the Hustlers University is literally just to move to Romania so you can evade the authorities. You know what I mean? Like, he's literally just like, yeah, do all of this, but then move to Romania, right? And then when you move to Romania, then the American authorities can't get to you. No small business owner for, say, a mega brand even says they need $500K for startup cost law. Can you really be making up scenarios to be mad at? Yeah.
The problem with this business is you're going to start getting money in and you're not going to have any way to fulfill the orders. But back to business lesson number 1, because you're a fast worker, because you're industrious, because you work with speed, you'll find a way to fulfill the orders. Hey, listen, worst case, you give them the money. Least.
The problem with all of this is that he just straight up is saying like, he's just saying like, don't even start a fucking LLC or anything. Not realizing that like, if you don't do that, if you don't have a fucking limited liability corporation, which by the way is like super simple to fucking start up. Oh my God, I'm literally Andrew Tate right now. I'm giving you better advice than he is. Just go to LegalZoom. It's like $50. Okay? But if you don't do that, you're personally liable. The entire purpose of a LLC is so that you're not personally liable. So if you do inevitably end up getting fucking sued, how am I a socialist? And I'm describing this to dumb motherfuckers, the tater tots, for free. Okay? The entire purpose of a limited liability, an LLC, is specifically so that you don't get fucking screwed. So a lot of people on TikTok also, for example, give you the advice, okay? And this is not legal advice. This is not financial advice. Don't take what I have to say. Don't take anything I say seriously. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't even have a credit card, okay? However, for example, a lot of people that have LLCs will then turn around and fucking buy a car that's over 6,000 pounds or 5,000 pounds. Why? Because if you get a business vehicle, there's like a loophole basically. That's why a lot of people go and buy like fucking massive SUVs or G-Wagons and shit, where you get pretty much all of that as a tax write-off, okay? So, but if you do that, and LLCs are not expensive, what are the Delaware ones? You could be going for like $300. Yeah, I mean, you can even do it on your own. So if you use that as a fucking, if you get all of that written off your taxes, now that's an asset that is a part of your LLC. What that means is if you get in a fucking car accident with that, someone could literally sue your entire business and take every fucking dime you have. Okay? So that's why a lot of people, 6,500 for New York, 5,500 for New Jersey. A lot of people don't realize that that's a gigantic risk that they're taking when they actually are trying to offset some of the cost. Okay? All legally accurate, but don't scam people. Yeah, no, like people don't even think about that shit though. And also, this dude doesn't even have, he's not even giving enough of the scams away. Or at least I know some of these goddamn scams, bro. People write off boats. I've seen it firsthand. Yeah. It gets a write-off because it's considered farm equipment because it's over 6,000 pounds. You can get taxed to hell on it, though, using it for personal use. Yeah. But, of course, the reason why he's not saying start an LLC is because he thinks that's, like, all bullshit. I'm sure Tate wants to avoid talking about his tax strategies as little as possible for some reason. Lamau, yeah. Even his chin's a scam. Yeah.
With this idea, you can test the viability of your plan, 1. And 2, you're not in the hole. So let's assume both companies are bound to fail. Here you've lost $5,000.
People get LLCs to protect their assets, so getting a personal asset under an LLC is a huge L. Yeah, literally, but people do it foolishly without thinking ahead, without recognizing the the risk that they're literally taking. Wait, what happens if you get if you get in a car accident with a car bought via an LLC? If you get in a car accident with a car that is under your LLC, that person could technically sue the entire company and strip you of all of your assets because it's a company car. Company liability is different than your personal liability. If you got in a fucking car accident with your own car and you have your own insurance, they can't hit you in your LLC. They can't like be like, oh, I'm taking money from his business. They can take your entire, like, you're personally liable, but your company is not liable.
Grand. Here you've lost 200 grand. Why risk all that money when you can do it cheap? Also, with 5 grand startups, you can now, for the same price as starting one company, you can now start 40 companies. One of them is going to work.
Bro, dude, what the fuck? Multiple LLCs for each individual item? Yeah, dude, totally. Do that. See what happens to your fucking bank account. The IRS is going to recognize it at some point, and you're not a billionaire, so you're not going to be able to fucking evade the authorities, okay? Motherfuckers can be on the coast of, I don't know, they can sit on the coast of Antalya in their fucking yacht for decades without getting served, okay? But you can't do that. You're not a billionaire. You're not a multimillionaire. You're not going to be able to fucking evade the IRS. You're a dumb motherfucker who's broke, who thinks like, you can scam the IRS. The IRS doesn't have enough manpower or the authority in most instances to go after the top real financial criminals. But they certainly use all of that fucking free time that they have going after the little guy, okay? They'll fuck you over. That's all they can do. Straight up.
Because they're 5 grand each to start. One of them's going to work. So you have to learn that.
Wait, he said start 40 businesses for 5 grand instead of one business. If you have, first of all, how the fuck do we have $200,000? Okay. Like, where's that coming from? Who has $200,000? Secondly, why are you sinking 5 grand into a failed business? Okay. And also, lastly, he literally said, don't buy assets or whatever with $200,000 and start 40 businesses for $5,000. Well, you're still spending that same money. Let's say you have that upfront capital. Why the fuck would you sink that into 5 failing businesses rather than one where you at the very end of it will still maintain, like, I don't know, fucking some level of assets that you can sell again rather than just throwing it, like lighting it on fucking fire? So even from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense. Oh.
The idea of starting a business is...
Yeah, you need big expenses when you start to offset the profits so you don't get ass fucked by taxes. Most people don't need an LLC or an account when they start, but that still work has to be done by you, the hustler. Why not show people how to do that? Spoiler, he doesn't know how.
Not expensive. Get that out of your head. I'm a millionaire, a multimillionaire, and I will not spend more than 5 grand launching a company. 5 grand max. I'll spend 5 grand, and if I see money coming in, maybe I'll invest some more. Or when the money starts coming into the makeup company, you might reinvest all the money. That's fine, because that ain't your money. That's money you're making. You can build a company off the money you're bringing in from the company and never spend your own money. That's how you launch a company. Now, every time I say this, people go to me, oh, well, what about this? What about that? If you're gonna launch a fucking airplane company and try and compete with Boeing, you need money, obviously. But I'm talking about for you guys out there, this is the Hustlers University. If you're
I'm just going to read something completely random and has nothing to do with what Andrew Tate is describing, but maybe you'll understand. There might be some similarities. So there is the word I could use for it, like a scheme, right? Where basically you pay existing investors with funds collected from new investors. And it kind of rhymes with Fonzie. And it quite literally feels like what he's describing here. Where he's basically saying like, oh yeah, sell a product that doesn't exist to people and then take the money from that product that you haven't sold them to start up another business. I mean, yeah, the other Bernie. Yeah, it's interesting. Also, I don't know. I mean, that one also has kind of a pyramid-like funnel. It's really interesting. Isn't this how Tesla operated for like years? Oh, abso-fucking-lutely is what I would say if I wasn't worried about some sort of legal liability. So I will not be saying that. But if I were to say that, if I were to say Tesla operated like that, I mean, Tesla did not operate like that. Of course not. How dare you say that? But like, maybe it did a little bit. Okay, maybe. Here's how a Ponzi scheme works. At the top level, you have a schemer. The schemer convinces someone to invest by promising an unusually high rate of return. Okay. Second level is the investors. Investors place their money with the schemer, initially receiving their investment returns. You need to do this to instill confidence in other people. That's a success story, right? This is exactly how a pyramid scheme works as well, for the record. You got to have a couple guys be like, oh my God, this is a success story. It's a success story. This guy fucking killed it. He gave me like fucking 50% returns on my investment. How did he get the capital to pay these guys back? He got it from more investors. More people see the operation working and decide to join in, investing with the schemer. There you go. And at the fourth level, you have even more investors. The scheme gets more popular and more people invest. Ultimately, a lot of that wealth is trickling upwards towards this person who is just burning it, okay? Burning the fucking cash on fire, Top G style. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's a reverse funnel system. Multi-level marketing on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Also ignore the fact that Frank is shirtless at a playground. We don't get it either. If you don't get it, then you don't get Always Sunny in Philadelphia, my friend. Then why can't you just say that like Kickstarter and GoFundMe aren't just Ponzi schemes? Because with a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe, there is no immediate product that like they're telling you exists that you're purchasing. They're saying you might be an upfront fucking investor if the product actually ends up being built. And in a lot of instances, Kickstarter and GoFundMe quite literally do have a product, okay? Especially with GoFundMe, it's like entirely different. But Kickstarters literally, one, tell you that, this is an early investment and you get like a bunch of opportunities. And secondly, there's ultimately a product at the end of that. Kickstarters don't have an ROI. You are not promised more money for your money. Yeah. GoFundMe doesn't usually give returns to their investors. Yeah, they don't. He closed affiliation on May 10th after around 6,000 people joined. Also, if you don't deliver with Kickstarter, you get a refund. Ponzi schemes, you lose your money. Yep. It's like paying to play an alpha release of a game. Exactly. There is a like very clear, transparent attempt to communicate that the product is not out yet.
Looking at
They just call them investors, but they're actually just doing pre-orders. They're technically just doing a pre-order, knowing full well that this product doesn't exist yet, but with their money, the product will inevitably be produced. Now, if it's a scam, though, usually you get a refund anyway. So that's the difference.
Money, starting a new company, or you already have a small company, some of the biggest mistakes you can make is investing lots of money. When you're broke, it's hard to make mistakes because you don't have any money to lose. When you're rich, it's easy to make mistakes because you have a lot of money to lose. Start companies as cheaply as possible, basically for free, by prioritizing money in and not prioritizing fulfillment. That way, you get to start companies cheap. You can start a lot of them. You have money coming in the door, and you can reinvest money you're making in your company and build your company from the ground up. Every company I ever made, including T2 Television, was done this way. When I got my first deal for T2 Television, I had a BlackBerry and a business card. And I went to their office and I signed the deal. I had a business bank account that was free. No tax incorporation, nothing. They paid me and I used that money to buy an office. Done. I started a television advertising agency like this. I didn't get an office first. Office, staff, computers, desks. I didn't have any money. I had the 12 grand from the commission, but I was saving that for myself in case it all went wrong. I could have blown my whole 12 grand and set up the office. But no, I bought a laptop. I had a laptop. I bought a BlackBerry, had a business card, landed my first deal, and set up my whole business off of money already coming in. And if you can do that with an advertising agency, you can do that with nearly anything. This is television advertising. This is like premier shit back in 13, 14 years ago, before the internet was big almost. Everyone wanted to be on TV. That's how you start companies. I started an advertising company with a fucking BlackBerry. This is how. This allows you to start more businesses and allows you to see what's viable and what's going to make money and what isn't without risk. It's extremely important you approach businesses this way and not businesses this way. It is extremely important. Get this in your head.
Bro, I love this. This is great. He's just basically like, you're paying $50 for a guy to like not even fucking describe to you how to scam properly. Okay? But just to scam. Like, he's just telling you to scam. Not even telling you how to scam properly, just to scam, which is literally a scam in and of itself. So congratulations, you played yourself, okay? Like, at least if he fucking told you how to do fraud appropriately, like, oh, where are the products that you can purchase online or some shit like that. I talked to one of the Tate's affiliates. They said they make $25 off every person they get to sign up. Apparently, he's made $690 so far. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. I don't believe that. And also, the irony is, if you have the capability of selling this concept, if you're that good of a fucking salesman, go get a real job, idiot, instead of fucking scamming your friends into paying $50. You understand that? The amount of work that you spent trying to convince your friends to go and buy into this and like sucker them into buying into this just so the homie can make the money. Also, $690 is not an amount of money that you can make off of $50 increments. So that's really weird. Or $25. So that's also what's going on there. How did that happen?
These first 3 lessons about speed, about money in being priority over everything else.
You just said that rich people are way more at risk in contrast to poor people.
As opposed to the cost focus, money in as opposed to fulfillment. That's good. I've already taught you more than you're going to learn about business anywhere else. That's key, because if you do things this way, it's very hard to have a monumental fuck up. It's very hard to lose money. And also, now you can start nearly any company. You can start nearly any business. Give me a business. Name something completely random.
A record label?
A record label. You want to start a record label. So, record label, what do you have? You have, this is completely on the fly, record label. So, let me wipe my board. This is completely on the fly, unprompted. We're testing my business genius for the Hustlers University. Let me clear my beautiful diagram here.
I love this.
Right, so how does a record label make money?
He's going off script, boys. Dude, he didn't even do enough fucking like pre-planning for this, by the way. That's so disrespectful. Imagine paying this motherfucker $30 and he's like, I'm just gonna make something up right now.
Make. We have make and we have costs. So a record label makes money by selling records, correct? I've never run a record label, so I might be wrong. So you have to sell records.
What?
Now, a record label is a digital...
Kind of being like your subscriber. Motherfucker, when you sign on and become a subscriber at the Hasan broadcast, which you don't even get additional content because all this is free. But when you sign on at the Hasan broadcast, the only thing you fucking get is a way to avoid the 60-second ad breaks at the top of the fucking hour. That's it. And we did the math before. When you adjust it to hours streamed, and I don't know exactly how many hours I've streamed this past year, so I don't know what it breaks down to. But in the year 2020, okay, in the year 2020, if you paid for $5 a month every single month and you didn't use a Twitch Prime, which is free, okay, it came down to 0.2 cents an hour. With the amount of hours I stream for $5 a month, you're literally paying, not 0.2 cents, 2 cents an hour, motherfucker. 2 cents an hour. And you don't even have to do it. It's so funny because you literally don't even have to do it. Like, people do it willingly because they think it's fine. They think it's cool. They want to support. And even then, it doesn't even all go to me. It goes to fucking Amazon, too. Amazon takes a cut off of that, too. Thank you, Topher. And thank you, Lexi T, for the 5 get the subs. Minsky admitted he wouldn't call you right in front of Andrew Tate. Yeah, that's not surprising. You really believe that 2 cent stuff? Man, you just believe whatever Google tells you, lol, you're boring. I fucking got him. Anyway, regardless though, you can get gifted a sub if you want to avoid the ads. You can also get you can also subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. Here's the 1 minute break now. Okay.
Product. So it's actually harder than makeup, because how can you sell records you don't have? So what I'd be looking to do first thing is test my distribution channels. So costs, you need to find records you can instantly supply, unlike a makeup company. So you need to find artists which are, I wouldn't say struggling, but there's certainly, you need to go out there and find some artists which don't want money up front. So you need to work out some kind of commission deal with artists and say, look, we're gonna give you X amount on the basis of the sales. So you have to find, we're gonna put broke boys. Because it doesn't, you know what, at this point, especially with a record label, although you need good quality artists to have a good reputation as a record label, if you have shit ones at the beginning, it doesn't really matter. If you have like, some shit ones and you sign Rihanna later on.
Bro, what does he mean? Like, how are you exploiting the record? Like, I get the energy. He's saying like exploit a bunch of broke boys, but like here's the problem, okay? How? Where do you find the artists? How do you know who's talented and who's not? Okay? And also, how do you sell them on the scam of joining your record label? What is your value provided in this circumstance? And more importantly than that, and it's kind of in the name, how do you record their music? I'm not even talking about how you're selling the records, what platform you're using. Like, how do you record? Where is the fucking studio? This is incredible, dude.
Is anyone going to be like, oh, they have Rihanna now, but 3 years ago they had that crap band no one's heard of? They ain't going to care. It's not going to damn.
Yeah, dude, famously, Rihanna was with a record label that was dog shit. Sure.
Reputation. So at this point, you can just get broke boys. Get broke boys, offer them a commission deal to make to try and sell records. So let's say we're selling a record for £1. Let's say it's a 50-50 split, 50-50. Now you've got distribution channels. How are you going to sell the records? Where are you going to sell them? Apple Music, Spotify, whatever. You have to test the distribution channels, test them out. Test out an independent distribution channel. So let's say you do all the traditional distribution, traditional stuff. And let's say you want to try and sell some stuff independently. So let's say you start a website or you go on, is MySpace still even a thing for music?
No, what's the other one? SoundCloud or something like that.
Yeah, so there's a few other abstract ways you can try and sell money. You can try and sell records. Let's say through their own website or through SoundCloud, through some of the other ones. You can try some abstract methods. Now here's what I would do. I'm running a record label. I find broke boys. Broke boys agree to go a 50-50 split. I promise to sell loads of records. You have to promise, this is your job. So I promise to sell fucking 100,000 records a month. Some bullshit. I promise. I'd lie. This is what I do all the time. No big deal. 100,000 a month. Easy, easy, easy. I'd get them. I'd put them across all the distribution channels. I'd see how many we sell. If we don't sell any, do you know whose fault it is? The broke boys' fault. I'll come back to them and go, okay, well, yeah, we have 2 of your songs. It's not enough. People don't know who you are. We need to produce some content to raise your profile. I don't know if you guys have any videos of you performing live. We need more music we can put out there. And I would just continue to extract from the Broke Boys more videos, more songs, all for free, all based on a commission deal, and just put it out there. Speed, just like we said in number 1. Like I said, I've never run a record label in my life. This has come off the top of my head. Speed. Give me more, give me more, give me more. The more they produce, the more they give you, and the more you put out there, it doesn't matter. If you sell a little bit of each, you're going to start to make money. Look at what we do and what I do, all my different businesses. At this moment, I run CobraTick.com. I have the War Room, which is a business in itself. I have the webcam business.
This is where it gets funny. This is where it gets fucking funny. Your fave least cringe TikToker is back.
Hey, whore, go make me a sandwich in the kitchen. It's a joke. What, am I canceled now? You're lucky you're even talking to me. Because I'm a high-value male. Yeah, I am. Okay, females don't deserve rights. It's my opinion. Does anyone in here watch Andrew Tate? No? Okay, then I'll just leave since everyone wants me to freaking die. This is why men's mental health is... Hey, whore, go make me a sandwich.
Okay, this is very good. That Martin kid popping off once again. I worked for a label in high school that was all online, and ironically, the guy who ran it inflated the social media numbers and had it fake it till you make it mentality. He's good at what he does. That Martin kid? Yeah, no, he is. He is good at what he does. Bro, I get it. Bro, we get it. Why are you so obsessed with him, though? I'm obsessed with your mom, brother. Look, the reason why I wanted to look into his course and the reason why I wanted to look into his offerings is because if you're new here, you're probably unfamiliar with this, but I'm not exactly too fond of people getting fucking scammed, okay? I'm not exactly too fond of scammers. I'm not exactly too fond of people preying on the weak and vulnerable. I'm not exactly too fond of people that do stuff like that. And Andrew Tate is all of those things. He does pretty much all of those things. Now, the unfortunate reality is that some of you are in here watching because you are in the scam, that you're a part of it. Okay? So you don't see it, you don't understand it. But this is precisely the reason why I'm looking into it, so that maybe I could pull some people away from and make people recognize that not only is he a grifter, but he's not even good at teaching you how to scam. You pay in $50, you pay $50 and you're getting not even good scams. I could teach you how to scam even better than this for fucking free. Okay?
I have 2 YouTube channels. I have casinos. All I do, because it's just speed, scattergun. So in this kind of particular, if you're going to do a record label, you need to have as much as possible video and music that you can afford. And when I say afford, a commission only deal, just constantly put out there, speed on every single possible distribution channel. That's what you need to do. Then what you do is, when you have these boys everywhere, Broke Boys, the Broke Boy record band, you have them everywhere and you have tons of their stuff, then you can approach someone who's not shit or a little bit better. So we have the less Broke Boys.
How did you arrive at the Less Broke Boys? How did you even arrive at the Broke Boys? How did you record their music? You didn't do any of this. You didn't do any of the stuff that you need to produce the music, at least. You didn't explain how you're going to fucking scam the Broke Boys into signing onto your record label. You basically didn't even fucking mention how you are going to develop an adequate revenue stream off of their music. Laptop and BlackBerry for recording a social media post? Bro, have you ever listened to a song recorded from a fucking laptop and a BlackBerry? Are you insane? And no, this is not DMCA-able. This is fucking the most fair use you can ever make anything. I've covered 20 minutes of his commentary with an hour of additional commentary. I'm directly addressing the things that he's putting up. If I just let it play and if I just let it fucking ride and it wasn't transformative, then yeah, you would be right. It's also not mine. This is on YouTube, okay? Someone uploaded it.
Less Broke, well, right here. My terrible writing, because I'm writing at an angle. And when you go to Less Broke Boys, you can say, whoa, look at the Broke Boys. We've got them on Spotify, SoundCloud. They're on their own website selling. They're here.
Literally watching his stuff for free. I don't think it's fine, dude. Well, use it as an experience for yourself then. Can you just do this with movies too? Yes, if I was actually doing, there are plenty of fucking examples of this, but if I was actually going frame by frame and like analyzing every single fucking aspect of a movie, not specifically like a movie itself, but literally like, I don't know, the sound editing of a movie, then yes, you could do it. But no one is gonna fucking do that regardless. That would be insane. And also, a record label is significantly more litigious than some random fucking dude. Not to mention, there's millions of other people putting their music up just because no one's gonna find the broke boys. Yeah.
They're on iTunes.
Why are tater tots so aggressive? Like, listen, here's the thing. Here's what is surprising about what you are saying, okay? Here's what is surprising about what you are saying currently. Tater tot doesn't like rules. He doesn't abide by laws. He is an ANCAP himself, okay? Top G behavior is quite literally doing this. So how are you going to fucking sit here and defend him? He's literally, we are currently analyzing Andrew Tate describe how to fucking scam. Top G's living rent free in your head, you fan. You fucking got me, brother. Are you aggressive because you feel bad that you paid $50 for this and now you feel kind of sad about it? Is that what it is?
They're there. Look at this. This is some videos of them performing. Yeah, we use these for promotion. They're on this YouTube channel. They're on that YouTube channel.
They're aggressive because they've been paying $50 a month for the same bullshit and it hurts to see you tear through it like wet tissue paper. Is that what it is?
The less broke boys will be like, oh, these guys, they actually got them a lot of promo. What did you really do? All you did was extract it from these guys. Now the less broke boys might want to work with you. Maybe you don't give them, maybe there's a slightly better commission deal. Maybe they get 60, you get 40. Take their shit. Before you know it, you're going to have a catalog of stuff. So people go, who's this record label? You go, well, bang. And you type any of those bands in, and they flood the internet with things. Now you're a real record label. Now.
No, that's not how that works. Okay, we're moving on from the record label shit. Okay,
Speed, more. Give me content.
I think he scrapped this material and hired other people to do more. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I understand why he scrapped this material because the advice is really, really bad. The real scam is here, watching us, forcing us to watch the top of the hour. I already ran the ad break 10 minutes ago.
Content, non-stop, speed. All I did was stick to my 3 basic business principles. Now, imagine you try this for 6 months and it doesn't work. Have you lost money? No. What did you lose? You didn't have a big fancy office. You didn't lose nothing. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Nothing. And that is the exact point I'm trying to teach here. If you stick to these 3 tenets in nearly any business, you'll launch it for basically nothing.
I think you give him too little credit for how honest he is for not understanding how the internet works. It's interesting how you could apply his model to Hustlers University. He gets $50 broke boys in and then uses them to lure in non-broke $500 boys. I mean, this is how he started Hustlers University, for the record. It is the same exact principle. And yet none of these dumb motherfuckers who are listening to him teaching you how to do a scam will recognize that they are being scammed in the process. And also, the idea that, like, when you engage in fraud, okay, the idea that nothing will happen is a silly one because you won't be able to get away with it. Like, you can be sued. Saxy Panda Bear, thank you for the 100 gifted subs. You know what I mean? Like, you're not, there are way worse things that you can, that can happen to you.
And nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. Point 4. Let me clear my board. Let me get some hot chick. I'm just sit here and wipe the board. In fact, let me message a female right now. Sorry, bear with me. Let me get a member of staff. Right. Point 4. Staff. Now, this is going to be a controversial one. But bear with me. If you're watching so far, you should have learned a lot because we're just getting fucking started. We have 100 business.
Tate is talking about losing nothing if you fail as if opportunity cost is not a thing, and that is disregarding the $50 buy-in. Yeah, I mean, this in and of itself is like really funny and really ironic though, because it's ironic because like it's the exact same thing I mentioned earlier, right? He knows his target market. He doesn't need to be smart. If you're smart, you're boring. Okay? He wants people think intelligent commentary is boring and stupid. Okay? Because those are the people that are going to pay $50 to buy into a program that doesn't even adequately teach you how to do scams.
Business points to go through. We're on number fucking 3. Number 4. Family and friends are actually the best staff you can possibly get. Now, people say don't mix friends with business, don't mix family with business. Can you clean my board? Sit here and wipe it, please. Don't mix friends with business. Get that shit off. Don't mix friends with business. Don't mix family with business. That's a lie. So the reason people say this is because people...
Oh my God, you literally should not do that. That is actually horrible. That is a terrible idea. People say that because it's actually a cliche, because it's actually a good idea. This is Hustlers University 1.0. Will you ever review 2.0? It's way different and includes things like crypto. That's what most people are buying. Yeah, that's a scam too, brother. What the fuck? If the bare bones of his like traditional business building strategies is just scam motherfuckers, then why the fuck would you ever think that crypto, which is an environment that is target rich with scams for a bunch of suckers, is going to be smart? He literally has like, he's added a secondary layer into scamming people. Hustler 2.0 is an even larger scam from what I understand, if that's the case.
People are dickheads and they can't get along with anyone. They can't get along with anybody long enough to make any money. But I guarantee you have family members right this second who could make you money. I guarantee you have a 15-year-old niece, nephew, cousin, brother, whoever, who knows more about computers than you do.
God, vegans.
I guarantee there's a 15-year-old out there with nothing better to do who knows more about Photoshop than you do right now. His stupid ass needs a job. So you can start a company right now.
Bro, that's based. He goes, child labor. He said, a lot of people have these weird notions about not exploiting minors for labor. I don't. Advice number 10 at Hustlers University, child labor.
Right now, you can call up all your cousins. One of my cousins works for me. My brother works for me. One of your cousins, nieces, nephews, whatever, some 15, 16-year-old who's in school and bored and say, we're starting a company. I'm going to make you a director. You're going to have 10% of the business. You're going to do everything I say. And by the time you're 20, you're going to be rich.
He's got women cleaning his board like you had cleaning your gym. Okay, that's true.
Not bad. 7 out of 10. You're going to be rich. And he'll come start doing work for you.
He's so sick. He's so sick. I love this.
You don't need some old...
Okay, there's like part 4, part 5, part 5 again, and then part 6. I don't even want to fucking watch the rest of this, brother. There is nothing new or interesting here. I can't watch more of this. I know TJX6 is a better scam rap, is significantly better at this shit than anything else. Yeah. At this spot, Tom Segura and Andrew Schultz talks about how great Andrew Tate is and excuses the charges brought on by the police. Oh, Jesus Christ, really?
Down after that, I'm sure you guys experience this too. Like one thing goes viral, like when you guys fucking made Andrew Tate a superstar. Remember that? When now that my whole fucking algorithm is Andrew Tate, like, dude, I can't even open TikTok with my wife because every other video is like, bitches need to be quiet. Put their number on the forehead, dude. Right? It's your guy's fault.
Do you know
100% your guy's
that
fault.
when I did,
You had to spit out the fucking coffee. If you didn't spit out the coffee,
when I did my birthday shows in Chicago, they were at an arena, and on my birthday,
everyone's talking about this motherfucker. Yeah, bro, because he's all over the internet. He like, dude, he is algorithm crack. Okay. Plus, Tom Segura has been making fun of Andrew Tate before anybody else was, if we're being real. Like, he literally was, Tom Segura was like ripping into him for a very long time. before anyone else was like into it. Yeah, he was one of the first to platform him. Low key.
They played a supercut of people wishing me happy birthday.
Please
and it
tell
was
me.
like
2.0, they actually do probably describe what drop shipping and private labeling looks like. Is Tom Segura a chud? I don't understand. Sometimes he sounds bass and sometimes he sounds like a garbage person. He's just a normal American dude. You talking about Andrew Tate only gives him more clout, bozo? Yeah, totally. 47,000 people in here, probably some fucking tater tots in the chat, learning that this is like a fucking comprehensively understanding that this is a scam from top to bottom. It's actually the same as like, having him on and being like, yo, you're so crazy. You make $5 million a month. That's so wild. How does he make the fucking $5 million a month, brother? He makes it by fucking scamming other motherfuckers who think that like these kinds of courses are actually adequate. Okay?
it was like Mulaney, Chappelle, Burt, like all these people, and then Andrew Tate, and
They went.
well, they went crazy. And also that week he was arrested for trafficking women.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
Dude.
and so you hear people go like, oh, I was like, oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, charges were dropped. I want to say, Tate, I know those charges were dropped, and you didn't do anything wrong.
So I didn't know the charges were dropped.
Yeah.
And I still wanted him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because
He's
it was like, it was just
hilarious.
charges.
Yeah.
You know, and
Come on, who hasn't gotten fucking credibly accused of sex trafficking, bro? Come on. Bro, first of all, charges were dropped. There's multiple, okay? Not just one. UK charges dropped. Romanian charges are still on. I know we watched Drew Gridden's video a while ago.
I don't know, maybe he was talking a lot of shit or whatever, but
He's fucking fantastic on mic.
He's
he is
so funny.
And he's, look, I'll be honest, that he is a smart guy. He's actually a very smart guy, super articulate, has like,
he's charming.
he's charming, and he actually gets that.
It's a joke.
He
It's
gets
a
he
joke.
gets that he's entertaining you.
And sometimes you listen to him and you're like, is he fucking right?
Yeah.
I think this guy's fucking.
What the fuck? What are they saying? Bro, this is why I have to debate these dudes, man. I'm sorry. This is literally why I have to debate these dudes, okay? Like, you got other motherfuckers with, like, serious clout, okay? You got other motherfuckers. I mean, they don't have the affiliate codes, but they have the, online version of that, which is the algorithm boost that they get from riding Andrew Tate. That's it. Like, it's another form of the affiliate boost, basically. Like, it's just, or not an affiliate boost, but like the algo boost that you get from praising him and having him on your fucking shows and whatever is the reason why they fucking defend it. I talked to a kid for 3 hours this morning and literally held his hand showing how Tate is a scummy fuck, and they still go, but what about other bad people as nuts? Well, are the other bad people fucking him? Because Andrew Tate is fucking him. If he's a part of the fucking chorus.
Right.
You're like,
Like, do I agree with this man?
Tate says more than all misogynist shit. He says important things about discipline, which is why so many people like him. Dude, that is so fucking insanely stupid. Everybody knows these basic fucking concepts that he describes. He says work hard, be disciplined, suck it the fuck up, and work through your problems. Okay? That's it. That's not inspirational. That's not new. What the fuck do you mean? It's literally... you're blinded by the affiliate code thing. It's like one tiny component. No, the entire component, every part of this process is just like a scam. Jordan Peterson did this as well, for the record. Okay, Jordan Peterson did this as well, but now that he's like falling off a little bit, that's why Jordan Peterson's like almost son-in-law Andrew Tate is the one doing the same shit. A timeline of every single messed up thing Andrew Tate has done to date. Andrew Tate has recently gone viral on TikTok for his arguably extreme views that he shared on online podcasts. He was evicted from the UK Big Brother house in 2016. When a video surfaced online, the video appeared to show him beating a woman with a belt, calling her a whore, and telling her to count her bruises. Reported. Okay, Andrew claimed the woman in the video had consented to it as it was role play, and he's still friends with the woman. This part is true, by the way. That's why I was saying, the video itself is brutal, especially if you're like unfamiliar with BDSM. You're gonna look at that and go, "That's fucked up. That's so insane." And he has done things without consent, but this is seemingly not one of those instances for the record. Andrew also added that he was using a felt belt which make noises, but it doesn't hurt. In a statement made to his Facebook, he said, they cut out all the sound because she's laughing in the video. They cut out at the end of the video where she gets the belt and hits me back while we're both laughing. What bullshit. It was 2010 and we're having a laugh. He said some women put themselves in positions to be raped. So this is the fucking actual shit. This is the meat. Following the hashtag MeToo movement that came out of the Harvey Weinstein scandal, Andrew commented on what he thought was constituted as harassment. The Metro reported sexual harassment is disgusting and inexcusable. However, a man looking at you or whistling at you or asking your name isn't harassment. Continuing, okay, a man whistling at you is quite literally harassment. What the fuck? Continuing, he said, women have been exchanging sex for opportunity for a very long time. Some did this, weren't abused. If you put yourself in a position to be raped, you must bear some responsibility. Oh my fucking God, I did not know that. His Twitter account was suspended. He said he moved to Romania as it's easier to rape women there. He mentioned that. We already fucking watched that video before. He and his brother used webcam models to scam men out of money. Oh, this part's really interesting. They were making millions of pounds from their online business in which they used webcam models to coerce seemingly desperate men into handing over money after falling for their fake stories. The brothers have openly admitted to this business is a total scam to the Daily Mirror. Tristan told the Sunday Mirror he does not feel any guilt as no one cares. He's also been investigated for human trafficking. In April 2022, why didn't you bring any of this up when you debated him? I'm going to talk to him again because the way to fucking have this conversation with him in front of a bunch of random fucking weirdo dick riders is not to fucking immediately drop this in there, okay? In April 2022, Tate's home in Romania was raided. The issue with what he's doing is that he's using the motivational stuff to bring people in, and this is disgusting shit to normalize it with the tots. Yeah. My original goal, my ultimate goal is to have people understand that, like, he's not this unshakable force, okay? That he's not this mountain, that he's not this fucking lion as he presents himself, and that he is simply, just like everybody else that we have seen on this broadcast, just like everyone else, he's just a fucking, cowardly, insecure man who preys on the vulnerable. Okay? Which I think I did pretty well. I'd rather see someone confront him about abusing women when talking about empirical evidence and shit than talking about empirical evidence. Dude, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. Obviously, I'm going to talk about this shit as well. God damn it, dude. You are so fucking stupid. Okay? There's a reason why I'm here and you're there watching me, okay? Like, I know what I'm doing. The fuck? Jesus Christ, dude. Like, chat usually does give good advice, and I talk about how I value your feedback, but some of you motherfuckers take it way too far. How about you go talk to him then? You go talk to him, okay? See if he'll do it. What if he's watching you? It doesn't matter. Huh. Also, you didn't ask for advice, and that's super annoying. Yeah, I know. It's just like, it's so stupid. Your argument perpetuates the idea that you're the best person for the job. You're top on Twitch, which is an inherently capitalist idea, Haas nerd. No, but like, there is a opportunity that I have to be able to do this, and part of the reason why I'm here to and able to do this, and have been demonstrably successful thus far with what I've done, is because I know what I'm doing. And he's still fucking crying about it, dude. I mean, people say that I'm like, look at this dude. I destroyed that far left weirdo, but he was so remarkably boring. It wasn't even fun. Crying over girls driving weird. Everyone was mocking him the entire time. Is all of Twitch that bad? "17-year-old Fortnite kids to lick his wounds on Aiden Ross's stream." Bent means gay in the UK? Wait, really? No, bent means like upset. I think, Hasanabi, you are taking advantage of the Tate hype as well, disguising it as critique. So are you talking to the 2% taters in the chat? Why though? Wait, what? Dude, I don't know why you think this is like a brilliant fucking take, okay? I've already admitted that this motherfucker is like straight up crack for your algorithm, okay? I already know that, and I already have admitted that. Except there's a way to positively market him, which many people thus far have done. And there's a way to market him, or not market him rather, but to address the shit that he's saying and doing as a fucking scam. Oh, bent means gay? Okay. So mad that he had to beg 17-year-old Fortnite kids to kick me off a call, then go lick his wounds on Aiden Ross's stream. All right, I said instead of bent, I'm saying it's very weird that people try to look at the few positives in his actions and words when he's done so many wrong things. To be honest, you could stand with how annoyingly dumb he was during the debate. Tate is going to start doing Shapiro taxes. Tate destroys leftists with personal anecdotes. Yeah. Bent as a gay slur in a sentence? Yeah, I don't even understand. That is his actual account, yeah. 22 hours ago? That's after the first thing? Yeah, it is. Here, I'll say. Pressed. Bent out of shape is a term for mad. I don't know. Yeah. Chat, be explaining this weird as if you were to say he is bent or acting bent. Be calling him gay as a slur, but getting so bent, whatever. No one would read it as a gay slur. I don't know. I'm not going to say it anyway. It doesn't matter. This guy's still saying spell check, brother. Bro, I already fixed it. Why are you still talking about it? You're so butthurt? Yeah, totally. Everyone getting on Hasan for doing what he's known to do, standing up for others being taken advantage of. I don't know how others are expecting anything else right now. Yeah, I don't really get it. This dude is like one of the fucking biggest names in social media out of nowhere. And the reason I've explained adequately the reasons or why he got there, how he got there, and what the legitimate problems are. And motherfuckers are still mad. And the reason why they're mad is because they don't like, you know, having their daddy be exposed this way. You know what I mean? Desperately trying to derail the content, the conversation. That tweet says yes with like 20 likes though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, got nothing going on there. This is his account. Yes, I know. Mentioned how he wanted to get 17-year-olds to make out on stream. That too. I keep seeing him on YouTube stories. How did it manage to appear everywhere all of a sudden? I couldn't get rid of him because he has a lot of fucking dudes who. Because he has a lot of dudes who are writing shit for him. Like he's basically has like fucking copy writers. All it took is one podcast with Andrew Tate, and the difference is clear as day. No longer a virgin. Masculine energy, feminine energy. What? Bro, this guy has 19 followers. How'd you even find this? You're calling a guy who's had sex one time, asking a guy who's dated half of LA at this point, including porn star feminine. Here's the thing. What this is the exact same. What this is basically is the exact same as like being like, haha, I know you had an argument and it was sound, but I made you look ugly in the photo and I made myself look hot. It's the exact same fucking argument behind the Giga Chad meme. You know what I mean? Like you could say I have feminine energy all day. Who gives a fuck? You know? Anyway, I destroyed that far left weirdo. Fun fact, if you go to the bio of any Tate fan account, you'll see the Who link and they're paid to post about him. Yeah. Not paid to post about him, but they post about him so they can get them to fucking get other people to sign up on Hustlers University. Is this clicks? I deadass got cheated on already. What the fuck, live soon? Okay, dude, this guy is smart. He's just making content off this. The investigation subsequently escalated to include crimes of human trafficking and rape. The investigation was ongoing when a spokesman for the Romanian police agency said no one had been charged or arrested as of April 27th. The Romanian police have yet to respond to the TAB's request for an open update on the investigation. In a video shared by Romanian news site Gandul, you can see a number of armed police approaching Tate's house. However, nobody appears to be getting arrested. On their podcast, two brothers addressed these claims, laughing at the matter as though it was a joke. Tristan Tate says the actual story of why his house was searched was a girl had been at a party at my house and her boyfriend saw her Instagram stories. The girl said to her brother that she didn't want to come to the party and we wouldn't let her leave, which is some bullshit excuse. So her boyfriend is obviously one of these believe all females. She was a hoe. She wasn't even hot. She was ugly. He then calls the fucking police and says my girlfriend is being held against her will by Tate brothers. The police calls the American embassy and the next day the police come to our house. Tate said on a live stream that he would not allow his female partner to go to a club without him out of fear that she would find another male partner. That's such a fucking admission. Like, bro, you couldn't get the fucking CIA in a black site to torture that information out of me if that was the case. Like, this is a fast track way to just show yourself as like the most insecure lame-o dork on the planet. And yet his insecure ass lame-o dork fucking fan base doesn't understand that this is like straight beta shit. Okay? Oh man, I can't believe I would never let my girlfriend go outside, bro. What are you fucking admitting? Are you admitting that just there's so many more higher value alpha males out there that like your girl's gonna leave you immediately? I said in the debate I could rationalize the argument if most of the girls I dated had the IQ of somebody who cannot move, think, or do anything and is stuck on the side of the curb, but it doesn't make sense in the real world. You don't park your fucking girl on the curb of the club. Sit. You basically took your Hasan Eclipse industrial complex model and threw gasoline on it? Yeah, pretty much. Except you keep all the fucking profits in the Hasan Clips industrial complex. And I'm not selling a product, a shit product. Would you let your girl go to the club alone, Hasan? Fuck yeah. What do you mean alone? With her friends? Yeah, of course. That'd be fucking weird if she went to the club alone. That's like that's such a weird thing. But yeah, of course I would what do you mean? If she wants to go to a fucking club with like her girlfriends, whoever the fuck she wants to go with, why the fuck would I care? That's so silly, bro. What do you mean? Like, if you don't have even that level of fucking trust in whoever you're dating, then it's not a fucking relationship. Why the fuck? What are you afraid of? What is she gonna do? In a hypothetical, let's say I have a girlfriend, okay? Let's say I have a girlfriend. Let's say she's going out to the club with her girlfriends, okay? Or just going out to the club. Okay, she's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the club. I say, yeah, sure. What's gonna happen? Is she gonna find a fucking better dude than me? No. How does that work? If you're not a fucking insecure little beta male, you shouldn't give a fuck about that. What do you mean? That's just fucking, you're just incredibly insecure if you literally think that like the first sight of another man is going to cause your girlfriend to literally be like, oh my God, it's over. This relationship is over now. Bro, she's going without you, lol. There's a chance that could happen. Okay, let's say it happens. Then the relationship is over. Then she wasn't the right one anyway. Why would I live my entire life in fear? That is so unhealthy. That is so incredibly fucking unhealthy, dude. If you straight up, one, believe that there are other men out there that can like steal your girl or whatever, you are always going to want to control her behavior, and that relationship is going to fall apart because of that insecurity. That insecurity is going to cause resentment. You understand? Like, that insecurity is going to cause resentment because you're constantly telling her what she can and can't do. That's a human being, dog. Relationships are built on mutual respect and trust. If you don't respect your partner, that's the kind of shit that you're going to do. And eventually, your partner is not going to want to be your partner anymore. That's how you get someone to cheat on you. That's so stupid. That's crazy. Bro, I have a mate that does this exact shit and worries about his girlfriend going on. It's so cringe hearing about it. Can't imagine that little of yourself. I don't understand. You see a woman is like a car, like a Lamborghini. Would you park your car in a neighborhood that has a high crime rate knowing that anyone can break into it? I don't think so. Words of Andrew Tate. What the fuck? Most guys I've dated don't like this or they want to come with. Sometimes it's okay to let people have a little me time, I don't understand. But yeah, I mean, that Lamborghini example is great because you are just treating another whole ass human being like a fucking commodity. You know what I mean? He hit a fan's reply on the tweet, lol. What the fuck? That was the hidden reply? This sounds like cope. And I like you a lot, but Twitch chat and the others on the stream backed you because they like you more. In reality, you did look weak against Hasan. And looking at others to get him off your back instead of neutralizing him yourself was weak. He hid this reply? Yo, that is awesome, dude. That's awesome. Dude, the insecurity. Wait, let me see. Oh my God, he actually did. Oh my God. Usually hidden replies have like dicks in them and shit, so I was worried about clicking it. Oh my God. That's awesome. That's great. Fuck, Andrew Schultz is FaceTiming me. Bro, I'm live right now. Yeah. Dude, go watch the YouTube video. I'll hold on. Eric, do you want to say hi to the stream? Yeah, I'll say what's up to everybody. Hold on. Here you go.
Hello, everybody. Hasan sends me pictures of his feet. He has amazing Turkish feet. He got his hair. He got his hair from Turkey. That's not his real hair. Do not let him convince you that's his real hair. He got it done multiple times.
No, motherfucker, it's not. It is my real hair. I use minoxidil. Like I use drugs.
That's beautiful. Don't believe him.
I use drugs. I talk about my baldness. I talk about my baldness regularly.
Hit me when you're done, bro.
Okay, I will. All right, peace. Andrew, come on the stream. I was supposed to have him on, but he was only in LA while I was in fucking Amsterdam. Here's the news coverage of the raid. English starts at... That's awesome. He literally resorts to middle school retort tactics. She's ugly anyway. He literally exalted Romania for being run by the mob. Perfect ecosystem for him. I mean, yeah. It's another admission where he's, by the way, Romanian fucking news media doesn't fuck around. We're not gonna finish this. I can't do this anymore, okay? We're gonna watch this. This guy took the Andrew Tate course and talks briefly about 2.0, and then after that we're gonna move on, okay?
Well, I had a heart attack. Get the fuck up. What's wrong with you?
If you had the choice of having some food or having a Bugatti, what would you have?
You ain't got time to vape. You gotta do push-ups.
I am the guy trying to wake you up from slavery.
Welcome back to another extremely consistent weekly video. I know I haven't uploaded in like 3 months, but I explained the whole reason why on my Twitter, and on top of that, thank you guys so much for 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000 subscribers while I...
Okay, bro, come on.
These gurus, they all have a course explaining exactly how they become millionaires overnight and how you can do the exact same thing. That's a lot of air quotes. Andrew Tate has a course named Hustlers University 2.0. So this week, with absolutely no knowledge of Andrew Tate whatsoever, we will be taking his course. If by the end of the video you see me in a Bugatti, you know exactly why. I am not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's hop straight into Hustlers University 2.0. What are War Room Soldiers? Is that like what he calls his like community? This course apparently teaches you stock analysis, option plays, crypto analysis, e-commerce copywriting, freelancing, flipping, financial planning, affiliate marketing, business. This dude does everything. This course is literally for everything. It's not just for one thing. That's ridiculous. Look at this tagline. It's time to get rich. Welcome to Hustlers University 2.0. We are in the Discord.
That's what Hustlers University is about. Making sure that you become a more valuable person.
Okay, so we've got ourselves the time cash quadrant. So I guess like we need to put ourselves in one of these categories, and whichever one that we are in is like the path that we're gonna follow. I've got more than 28 hours for free of work, and I've got more.
At least this looks a little bit cooler than the previous one. Like the previous one was like really, really bad.
Than $5,000 USD, so I'm gonna go with that one. But if you give someone insider information, a guaranteed 10 times, you will only need 10K to achieve. Hold on, am I getting insider information in here? If so, I mean, doesn't sound too bad. This is really interesting. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do here. Now, given that my channel is mostly centered around the stock market, we're gonna go with stocks because I know everybody watching this wants to know about options and stocks. That's what everybody wants. It says the minimum monetary requirement is $2,000. Professor plays, which you simply copy and paste to make money. I don't know about that. Option signals are really interesting too.
I'll tell you the simple truth that if you really understand it and if you really put it into practice, will basically make you unstoppable. And if you're serious, you might want to write this down. The quality.
Okay, we are on day 1 so far, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I absolutely love the structure of this course. So I don't know anything about Andrew Tate. All I
Wait, homie is selling it.
know is that he mispronounces Bugatti all the time, and that he says ridiculous things and gets away with it. But what's crazy is that, like, when I'm watching this course, like, low-key, the information that they're giving out is pretty vital. I mean, it's only been 1 day, so, like, I don't have a Bugatti yet, but I will if I keep watching these videos, right? 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 Okay, let's start the quiz. It's very common for people to blow up their accounts when they start less than 2,000.
Daily analysis, economic events, macro strategy, gold messages, trading, mindset, AMA recordings, free membership, H2 student wins, H2 announcements. Start here, expectations, requirements. Do not begin trading with less than $2,000. If you don't have $2,000 to deposit, then learn one of the many other skills provided to make $2,000. This video definitely has an affiliate link in it. Wait, hold on. Oh! Wait, what? No, this is just his own Discord. Never mind. In this video, I challenge myself to take Hustler University 2.0 in hopes to become an overnight millionaire as promised. Will I succeed or will I literally lose all my money? It says hub, no hustler. Yeah, no.
Dollars. That's completely true. So one thing that I think is completely true that they are preaching over and over and over again is don't start with less than $2,000. If you are trading options and you start with less than $2,000, you will blow up your account. And that's the same thing that I've always told people, because people ask me questions on Discord or they're asking me questions on Instagram or Twitter, and they'll be like, I've got $200. And like the first thing I think is like, bro, $200, you will lose all your money. One play.
Bro, what the fuck? This is a promo, dog. This is literally just a promo. And homie just said, this is a finance guy who's saying like you should start by trading options? Like what the fuck? Who the fuck's in my DM sending me a promo to watch, dude? What the fuck? There's a no refund policy, by the way, for the record, if you sign on. Where is it? Here, apparently at 2:05, there's a no Here, there are money-making methods inside Hustle University that require investing money. Hustle University 2.0, this Discord group and our associates are not registered financial advisors and held no formal qualifications. This is just propaganda. If you're trading with less than 25K, you are going to get fucked by pattern day trader restriction. Those dudes scam ruthlessly. I wonder if it's the dude himself that sent it. But basically, you can cancel your subscription at any time. If you need help canceling, this is an informative-based group. Membership subscription is based on a recurring monthly charge of $49, automatic charge. Refund policy. Refund requests will not be accepted due to the nature of the content you have access. Wait, what? Oh, so yeah, once you're in, once you pay fucking $50 and you're like, I don't want this, well, then you're fucked. But if you want to fucking recoup the $50 that you lost just now because someone suckered you into buying this, literally don't do options. Maybe you get that one win, but you will lose. Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. Hurt Tate mentioned is refundable like 3 times yesterday. His website says otherwise. He's literally saying you shouldn't start with options. If you have $200 to invest and you do options, he's saying you'll get fucked. 25K PDT is not for cash account. It's for margin account. As an options trader, I can tell you this guy's full of shit. He just sucks as a growing a small account. Yesterday, he told you could get a refund. This literally says you can't get a refund. The refund policy clearly states that there is no refunds. Chances you're getting fucked trading options anyways. He was trying to finesse you for that $50. Yeah, what the fuck? $50, screenshot the content, record the lectures, and bail out. Okay, let's watch the rest of it.
I absolutely love the structure of all of it was giving out yet, but I will if I keep watching these videos, right? Right? Okay, let's start the quiz. It's very common for people to blow up their accounts when they start less than $2,000. That's completely true. So one thing that I think is completely true that they are preaching over and over and over again is don't start with less than $2,000. If you are trading options and you start with less than $2,000, you will blow up your account. And that's the same thing that I've always told people, because people ask me questions on Discord or they'll ask me questions on Instagram or Twitter, and they'll be like, I've got $200. And like the first thing I think is like, bro, $200, you will lose all your money. One play is $200 and you'll lose all your money with $200, no doubt. With, you know, 2,000, you have access to leaps. You've got access to covered calls depending on how, you know, what stock you buy. But you've got access to all these different plays that you can actually like maneuver and manipulate to your favor instead of just buying one like YOLO play that's making you lose money. Dude, these quizzes are me up, man. I'm missing questions on these quizzes left and right. I have been taking quizzes for the last 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie, a little stressed out. I feel like I'm in school again, but hey, it is literally called the Hustlers University. So it makes sense, but Jesus, for a beginner, for a very, very, very beginner, these quizzes are definitely necessary because it goes over basic terminology such as like an index.
He's not getting in trouble for leaking the fucking content because it's like not immediately
or a
attacking.
stock or like what the pattern day trading rule is. Those are very good things to know, but going over them is so boring in the very beginning. All right, we finished all 9 quizzes that have been given to us by the gracious Hustlers University 2.0. We finished all that in day 1. Day 2, we're gonna make some money. We're gonna buy a Bugatti. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So after my extremely studious day yesterday, I'm gonna get into something called options signals. If you guys don't know what options signals are, basically Andrew Tate has his guys, and these guys make trades every single day, and every single time they make a trade, they put it in a chat. So realistically, if I just follow whatever these guys do, I should be making big Bugatti money. So I guess we'll just wait for the next signal, and I'll see you guys whenever that happens. Very worst part is if I fall back for you, I'll just break your heart. All right, day 2 has been a success. We've been given 3 different plays. So those 3 plays are gonna make me $1 million overnight, and we'll be buying a Bugatti by tomorrow morning. We've got a triple Q $274 put, an AMD $75 put, and an Exxon Mobil $94 call, which is kind of surprising that we're buying a call in this market, but hey, they know what they're doing. To be honest, I don't think that the professor closes same day trades, so I'm probably going to see you guys tomorrow.
This is awesome, dude. The course is to get you to do day trading. You're so fucked. This is so incredibly fucked. This dude is also shilling, it seems like. Unless he just like spends the last 2 minutes of this video. Unless this dude spends the last 2 minutes of this video just absolutely cum-stirring how fucking silly this entire process is. This is just a promo for the Discord for other suckers who are stupid enough to literally think like, oh yeah, I'll just do some day trading on this like random fucking Discord. You are guaranteed to fucking lose money in this circumstance.
As Andrew Tate's course made me money, we'll find out tomorrow morning. As of right now, it don't look too good. As of right now, we're currently sitting on a $31 loss on the triple Q play, a $21 gain on the AMD play, and a $114 loss on the Exxon Mobil play. So tomorrow I will see you guys for the results of these trades. As Andrew Tate once said, goodbye. I'm sure he said that at one point in time, right? See you tomorrow. I got a new guitar. Welcome To day 3. The professor decided it was a good idea to give us a call play, which I don't even understand, to be honest, because we are in a clear bear market. So that ended up losing 88% overnight. So we took a $340 loss. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I cheated just a little bit. But aside from what the professor said, I happened to be opening some new positions on AMD, and I happen to possibly be up like 45% from those.
So he's just saying, this is just him, this flex. He's saying that like he went into the Wall Street Bets Discord basically and made some fucking bad trades at the direction, and then is now saying but made some good trades on his own outside of the direction of the Discord. This entire video fucking sucks. What the fuck?
I'm thinking I should start my own option signals, because man, I'm not gonna lie, you couldn't have been any more wrong about those calls. I mean, I could see it from a mile away. Like, as soon as he said to buy calls in this market, I was like, this is going to return red tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. But hey, he's the professor. I just followed along with what he did.
Okay, this video kind of sucks.
Final verdict. If you take this course, I am a firm believer that over time you will lose all of your money. Here's my reasoning. The professor tends to be right on some occasions. However, the losses seem to be much, much larger than the gains. So if you just follow everything he does, you will end up losing money over time. Making my own trades, I ended up being up over 130% in one day, whereas the professor ended up losing 88% on one trade and making 40% on another, and you still end up negative no matter what. This has been the Hustlers
Okay, you literally should not fucking day trade regardless. Oh my God, dude. Oh God, we are living in such fucking horrid times, dude. Oh my Lord. Okay, we're done. We're done. That concludes the Andrew Tate saga. We are super, super done with that. There's a lot of fun stuff to watch here.